on your side. WBTV News starts right now.
New tonight, a widespread fire breaks out in Cramerton as our area continues to experience dry and breezy conditions. We're on your side with coverage across both Carolinas as more fires like this one pop up. Lisa.
And the good news is we are going to see rain for that relief, and that's going to take place on Wednesday. The bad news is we do have the potential for some severe weather. A look at your first alert weather forecast next.
They don't have to jump through a bunch of hoops or look through different databases.
A new online tool to help find missing children in North Carolina, including the cases that don't qualify for an Amber Alert. Tonight, a look at how it works and why it still has progress to make. But first, the dry and breezy conditions making it easy for fires to spread across the Carolinas. We just received this video from Cramerton. Take a look at your screen here. We're told the flames are near Cramerton Christian Academy. That's in the northwest part of town in Gaston County. It's unclear when this fire started, but we're told crews are working right now to put it out. And from these extremely dry and dangerous wildfire conditions to incoming rain and storms, we're on your side tracking all of it. Right now, South Carolina under a state of emergency, and at least one burn ban is in effect for part of North Carolina. So right now, let's give you a look outside. It's clear around the Charlotte Metro, but very, very dry. Live look at Uptown from our HD tower camera. We may see some relief this week. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6 o'clock. I'm Siobhan Bryan. We're starting with First Alert meteorologist Lisa Villegas. John is on assignment this evening. So Lisa, a lot to get to here. What do we need to know first?
Yes, I want to start off with the fire danger here, Siobhan. So that's going to continue through at least around 7 o'clock tonight, but it will get reissued again for tomorrow. And like she said, it is very dry out there. We've got dry vegetation. The good news is wind speed wise, later on tonight, you can see it right around 5 miles per hour. It's really relaxed compared to what we had this weekend. So improvement there. However, we still have that elevated fire danger just because of those dry conditions. We'll see a little improvement tomorrow. However, this will go right back into effect. So any kind of burning is discouraged right now. The good news is we are seeing that improvement, like I said, with our dew points rising. However, our dew points are in the teens, so still very, very dry. And we do have air quality alerts, not for all of us, but for some like Stanley County. That's going to continue until around midnight. So we're watching for that smoke. Now, like I said, the good news is we are going to see some relief with the rain. However, with that, we're going to see lots of strong wind speeds kicking up. We've got the potential for some severe weather as well on Wednesday. Temperatures warming up before we cool down into Thursday, which, by the way, the wind speeds do continue. I'm going to time this out for you and let you know exactly what you can expect coming up within the next 15 minutes.
Lisa, thank you. And whether things are dry or rainy, you can stay up to date with all of it. Just download the free WBTV First Alert weather app. Just search WBTV in your phone's app store and make sure you turn on those notifications. And as we said, South Carolina under a state of emergency because of these wildfires burning near the East Coast. Just look at this. It's helmet cam video from a firefighter in Myrtle Beach, and you could just see the flames raging. And in places where the flames are contained, thick smoke still remains in the air. This is also in the Myrtle Beach area earlier this afternoon. One woman who was forced to evacuate says she was prepared because of what she saw with the West Coast wildfires.
After watching what happened in California, I got all of my important papers together, ready to go.
Those wildfires in California earlier this year caused millions of dollars in damage and destroyed thousands of homes and businesses. Now to Polk County, where right now crews are battling a 400-acre forest fire that's only about 30% contained. This is in western North Carolina, south of Asheville and Lake Lure. Fire officials are urging any residents in the area to evacuate until the situation is under control. WBTV's Ron Lee is near the fire lines, hearing from crews and some homeowners who were forced to flee.
This crime scene tape wrapped around a mailbox indicates police have been here and have checked to make sure the residents are okay. There are dozens and dozens of mailboxes just like this one. Some neighbors are telling me that they were asked to leave. Others were told to get out.
It's scary, to say the least.
Philip Smith got a call last Saturday he wasn't expecting, and frankly, it frightened him. Fire was moving down the mountain, and his home was right in its path.
To watch some of our neighbors' houses catch on fire across the street was something I've never really experienced before.
That's when he and his wife were told it was time to go.
We had to get out of town and heed their advice.
High winds that hit the area last weekend can spread fire quickly, but according to the Forestry Service, it can also start it as well.
It started from the tree falling on the power line, which ignited the fire.
With dry timber in the way and weather-fueled conditions, the flames quickly took off and out of control.
a little over 400 acres.
Firefighters rushed to the scene and attacked it from the air as well as the ground.
There may potentially be some burnout operations that take place today and possibly aircraft work that goes on in the area.
But right now, the fire is only 30% contained. When the fire got too close, Elliot English packed his car with everything he owned and made a break for it.
Yeah, we don't want to be woken up in the middle of the night with like having to flee from fire.
As residents slowly make their way back home, they put a lot of the credit on the people standing in the fray to save their homes.
I'm very relieved and thankful for what the fire department and the community has done to protect this area.
Firefighters tell me that they are hopeful this will all be contained in just a couple of days, winds and weather permitting. In Polk County, I'm Ron Lee, WBTV, on your side.
And right now, protests taking place across our country as the new Trump administration continues to lay off federal workers. Job cuts are being felt across multiple departments, including the Department of Veteran Affairs, the National Forest Service, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the IRS, and now NOAA. CBS News reports hundreds of government employees with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration were laid off last week. That includes workers at the National Weather Service. While the early reporting on the cuts doesn't detail which positions were impacted, many in the weather industry are concerned that this could lead to issues with crucial weather data that meteorologists and industry experts rely on. We sat down with our own chief meteorologist Al Conklin earlier today to discuss the possible impacts.
My concern is how much does it impact the final product, which is their forecasts, their research, which, again, it's kind of a marriage when you think about it. We here at WBTV, the First Alert Weather Team, all of our meteorologists are trained, degreed. We make our own forecasts, but we use the data that they supply.
Again, we don't know the extent of those cuts or exactly what positions were removed. Now, we've reached out to the Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE, as well as NOAA for more answers. We'll bring you that information as soon as it becomes available. President Donald Trump expected to address the firings and the budget along with other topics tomorrow night. The president will give his first State of the Union address of his second term. It's set to start at 9 p.m. and directly thereafter, Democratic Senator Alicia Slotkin of Michigan is set to give the rebuttal. New at 6, there's a new online tool to help find missing children in North Carolina. The state's website for missing persons reports dozens of children are currently reported missing. But that doesn't mean Amber Alerts were issued for all of these cases. Certain criteria must be met in order for the state to issue an Amber Alert. Tonight, Eric Miller with our news partners in Raleigh shares how this new database aims to make it easier to find any missing child in the state.
Inside the North Carolina Center for Missing Persons, Marissa Moyer has high hopes.
We've never had this before.
The center's director, she gave us a sneak peek of this.
Missing Child Repository.
It's a centralized database, including names and photos for missing children in North Carolina. Moyer's team built it, hoping to make reunions between parents and missing kids as simple as the click of a mouse.
They don't have to jump through a bunch of hoops or look through different databases. They can go to the website, say, okay, this child's about 2 years old, blonde hair, blue eyes, put those descriptors in and narrow down to anyone who would meet that criteria.
Moyer says there are several advantages to this public database. For one, it makes names, agency information, and photos easy to find for families and members of the public.
There's been a few cases where there have been some small children, toddlers, who have been located but can't verbalize their name, who their parents are.
And children also won't have to qualify for an Amber Alert to be listed here. A potential boon after this last week when 2 different teenage girls disappeared, one in Harnett County, the other in Siler City. In the case of the Siler City girl, she was missing for an entire week before officials decided she qualified for an Amber Alert.
It gets the word out.
There are still challenges with this system. The data is only updated once a week, and the center doesn't always have access to photos.
That is one of the biggest things that would be helpful, would be photos.
But Moyer says the system is still a major step in the right direction for some of the youngest and most vulnerable North Carolinians.
That was Eric Miller reporting. Gaston County police say a second case of rabies has been confirmed in the county. Police say 2 family dogs killed a raccoon with rabies last week. They say the raccoon tested positive 2 days after being impounded. However, police say both dogs were vaccinated and received a booster shot shortly after this. Enforcement specialists say they canvassed the neighborhood to notify people of that incident. Next, here at 6 o'clock, two major sporting events coming to the Charlotte Metro, both of which expected to give the local economy a boost. But tonight, leaders say it's not just about the money, it's about something bigger. Lisa.
We are getting ready for our First Alert Weather Day on Wednesday. I want to track this storm and what we can expect with it coming up next.
And a reminder, you can stream all your favorite content from WBTV on Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and Roku.
This broadcast is sponsored by Circle K. Scan and sign up today to save 25 cents a gallon on fuel.
New homes and condos are popping up all over Charlotte, but are relaxed building codes making them less safe?
And there should be some protections because right now we have none.
WBTV investigates what's behind the change tonight at 11 p.m.
First Alert Weather app is sponsored by Subaru South Charlotte and Subaru Concord.
When you're on the go, Circle K's on the way. Grab something fresh, fast, for just $3, $4, or $5. Whether you're finishing a long night, about to start your day, or just grabbing a quick bite, you'll always find a fresh meal deal ready to go. Easy, fast, and affordable. Get a meal deal at Circle K today. At participating locations, visit CircleK.com for details.
It's bow time. From sweet to heat, Bojangles has 6 sauces that will definitely add a little extra flavor to every bite. And nothing pairs better with our sauces than our Chicken Supremes. So order some Supremes with your favorite sauce today. It's bow time.
If you applied to FEMA, stay in touch and make sure you get the support you need. To get help with your FEMA application, visit FEMA.gov/help is here or call 1-800-621-3362.
It's clearly time. It's bro time. Call 800-4-COIT or visit Coit.com for 35% off.
The people you trust Coit.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters and every path leads to new possibilities.
Get $4,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $2,500 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Chevrolet, the #1 selling truck brand in the Carolinas for 3 years.
What are those things with spots?
Leopards? Yeah, they're fast. What about a race car?
Oh, a rocket.
We're coming up with things to demonstrate how fast 1 hour heat and air gets to you.
What about a rocket with spots?
That's still a rocket.
Oh, yeah.
Our trucks are ready to roll, so we get there fast.
I got it.
That's the word we're looking for.
1 hour heating and air.
Where depend-a-worthy means
fast. Try Bojangles Bow Bites with our new peach honey pepper sauce. It's bow time.
I'm Jamie Bowe, live in the newsroom. We're going on your side tonight at 7 o'clock. We have more details tonight on the outbreak of wildfires across the Carolinas. A representative of the Forest Service is going to join us live for a more in-depth look at what crews are dealing with, the challenges they're facing, and how you might be able to help. Charlotte lost the CIAA tournament back in 2020, but now they're trying to rebound. In tonight's cover story, what it could take to bring the tournament back to the Queen City.
People don't like working at night.
More businesses now have a bedtime too. Over the years, we've seen a steady decline of around-the-clock work. What's behind the change? Good question. So join us live at 7 o'clock when we go on your side tonight. Siobhan?
All right, Jamie, we'll see you at 7, but right now at 6, the city of Charlotte set to bring in tens of millions of dollars over the next few months thanks to 2 major sporting events. Giving you a live look at Uptown Charlotte, beautiful sunset there, where the Spectrum Center in Uptown will host the ACC men's basketball tournament. It'll be the first time Charlotte hosts the tournament since 2019. Fast forward 2 months when Charlotte will then host one of the 4 golf majors, the PGA Championship, over at Quail Hollow Club. Quail Hollow is in South Charlotte near Park and Carmel Road, which means it's not just Uptown that's expected to see heavier traffic and, of course, more business as these events come to the Queen City. Now, both of these events are expected to bring in tens of millions of dollars in revenue for our local economy. As WBTV's Claire Kopsky learned, the impact of these events isn't just about the money, but it's about building an identity.
This is a place that brings people together with sports.
We want to be known as a big major sports center in America.
Those major events are coming to Charlotte in droves this spring, as more than 60,000 fans will cheer on their favorite basketball teams at the Spectrum Center in March for the ACC tournament. And about 40,000 guests a day will walk the course at Quail Hollow Club in May for the PGA Championship.
It's a big driver of economic growth for the city.
In 2024, the city of Charlotte reports Charlotte's sports scene contributed more than $179 million to the city's economy.
All those visitors and those events drive other transactions. People buy things and go to restaurants. So on several levels, it's of advantage to the city.
The PGA Championship alone has created about 1,000 temporary jobs and expects to book 95% of Charlotte's hotel rooms the week of the tournament. But it's not just about what the events bring to the city. It's the fact that the tournament directors and companies feel the warm welcome that makes them want to come back.
It's just the excitement that not only the club here has for hosting championships and the PGA Championship, but the city itself.
Charlotte City Councilman Ed Driggs says both events, as well as others ahead this year, are helping the city share what it's all about.
We want to build an identity for the city as a place where all this fun stuff happens. We want to be recognized as a place for sporting events, amateur sporting, the big teams, all of that. And that contributes to the perception of the city.
They tune in to Charlotte. And all of a sudden, it's not Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Charlotte now.
In Charlotte, Claire Kopsky, WBTV, on your side.
And of course, The Point After will be following these events and more in the days and weeks to come. Make sure you watch the newest episode wherever you stream WBTV.
First Alert Traffic is sponsored by DeMayo Law, protecting Carolinians since 1992.
Now at 6, tariffs are expected to go into place at midnight, which means buying a car could get more pricey. Giving you a live look at I-77 South just past the I-45 loop in South Charlotte, where you can see traffic is moving smoothly. President Donald Trump says he'll impose 25% tariffs on goods imported from Canada and Mexico starting at midnight tonight. Just over half of the 8 million vehicles brought into our country last year came from Mexico and Canada. Kelley Blue Book estimates tariffs could raise the average price of a new car in the U.S. by more than $3,000. After the president doubled down on his decision this afternoon, stocks quickly fell. Switching gears now, make sure you have those windshield wipers ready because we're expecting rain and storms later this week. There's a look at your future cast for Wednesday. First Alert meteorologist Lisa Villegas joining me at the desk now. So what are the biggest concerns with this incoming system?
So it's going to be damaging wind speeds. That's what I want to watch out for. And the possibility of some tornadoes here, Siobhan. So that is definitely going to pick up more so later on the afternoon, but something we want to time out for. So here's what we're expecting for Wednesday. First Alert weather day in place. We're obviously going to see rain. We're obviously going to see thunderstorms, and we've got some strong wind speeds. And I'm not even talking about the potential for damaging wind speeds. I'm just talking about wind gusts in general that we're all going to see exceeding 40 miles per hour for all locations across our viewing area. So let's get to it. Fast forwarding tomorrow afternoon, fairly quiet. Overall, you're going to notice a cloud cover slowly starting to build in the forecast. And then later on Tuesday evening, wind speeds start to kick up a little bit. So right around 2 a.m. I know a lot of us are sleeping right now, but this is when the storm system starts knocking at our door, especially for those higher elevations like parts of the mountains, the foothills. You're going to be the first to start to see that rain increasing. Then we get ready for this line to develop. Timestamp here, 7 o'clock. So we even start to see those showers increasing across parts of Mecklenburg County. The good news is this is in the morning. Bad news is once we start to see a line like that, that indicates to us the potential for damaging wind speeds will be top of mind. So watching for that line as it pushes across parts of Mecklenburg in the middle of the morning. We're going to watch the temperatures beginning to warm up. So now the threat of maybe an isolated tornado begins, especially for those right along I-77 and eastward. The good news is by 12 o'clock in the afternoon, completely exiting our area, and we start to clear out with a little more sunshine. However, what we're left with, those gusty winds, like I mentioned. But here is the setup for the severe weather risk. Those highlighted in the green from Boone, Statesville, parts of Mecklenburg County as well. Marginal risk. Isolated, strong to severe thunderstorm will be possible. Those in the yellow, they're in this slight risk of severe weather. Scattered strong to severe thunderstorms will be possible. Like I mentioned, main concern, damaging wind speeds for all locations. An isolated tornado will also be possible, but like I mentioned, a little bit further east, that looks more likely to be the case. Now, we're all going to be dealing with the wind speeds. Those highlighted in the orange for Wednesday, Gusts up to 40 miles an hour easily possible in the area. Higher elevations like the mountains, that's where we're going to see stronger wind speeds. Gusts up to around 50 miles per hour will be possible. So that's what we're talking about Wednesday. You might want to take those precautions right now, depending on what you have outside. You might want to make sure that it's tied down or just bring it indoors, especially if some of us have been maybe out in the garden a little bit, or have been putting any kind of decorations outside. Here's the setup. That cold front approaching the area, that's what's going to trigger all of this activity. And of course, tonight, we're going to remain quiet. Mainly clear conditions through tonight. Temperatures falling into the 40s. So yes, it will be chilly, just like tomorrow morning, like what we experienced today. Not quite as cold. However, temperatures mid-lower 30s. It's going to be chilly. Take that coat with you early tomorrow morning. Clouds building throughout the day, but overall bright at times. And we'll eventually reach those highs in the mid-60s. So improvement beginning tomorrow temperature-wise. But like we talked about, watching for our first alert weather day in place that morning. Showers, thunderstorms, watching for the potential for those strong wind speeds. Highs peaking in the 70s before we get ready for that cool down. Dry conditions through the rest of the work week. And then a new system arrives by the weekend, which we'll continue to keep tabs on. And that is a look at what we can expect. We'll be right back after this.
Closed captioning on WBTV News is sponsored by Subaru South Charlotte and Subaru Concord.
Is your bathroom stuck in the past with old, outdated tile? Or maybe you're working on some projects and that bathroom is next on the list. Either way, West Shore Home has you covered. Hey everybody, I'm joined by BJ, owner of West Shore Home, to talk about their process and how you can save big with their buy one, get one sale. BJ.
Thanks, Joe. For years, we've been the go-to option for homeowners looking to update their bathroom. People love the simplicity of our process. So if you give us a call right now, we can have somebody out as soon as tomorrow for a really fun and interactive design consultation.
And with this buy one, get one sale, people aren't designing one bath, they're designing two.
That's right. For a very limited time, anybody that gets our full bath remodel package will get a tub or shower in another bathroom absolutely free.
That is an incredible offer, BJ. Now, can we see what some of those full bathroom remodels look like? And can you tell us how the buy one, get one plays in?
Here's one of our full bathroom remodels. Everything from the vanity to the flooring and even those marble look walls ties in perfectly with the rest of the bath space. With our buy one, get one sale, you can get a project like this and get a shower like this for the guest bath absolutely free.
And that's just a small sample of what West Shore Home has to offer. BJ, thank you so much. Folks, buy one, get one is here. Buy a full bathroom remodel and get another tub or shower for free. If you only have one bathroom in your home or you just want to do the shower space, West Shore Home has you covered with extra savings. Call the number in your screen or visit westshorebath.com to get your project started with West Shore Home.
Hey folks, there's 5,000 reasons. Take the short drive to Hickory. It's our $5,000 test drive where you could win $5,000 by simply test driving a car.
Hi, I'm Irby Wesley. I won $5,000. You can too. Before you buy, give Mike a try.
It's 1-800-NEW-TOYOTA.
Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows because when you buy two, you get two free.
Hurry, Champion's Buy Two Get Two Free sale ends soon.
That's a great deal. Thanks.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
There was a time when every dim sky returned to a vibrant dawn, when the soft clouds parted like curtains and uncovered new pathways to hidden wonders and cherished friends. There was a time when delicate flowers bloomed brightly before us and reminded us to enjoy every moment spent together. It was a time of rebirth. It was spring, this spring, at Biltmore. Plan your visit today.
Right now, Poison Control says more North Carolina children are being exposed to cannabis products. Over a 4-year period, we're told the number of exposures more than doubled, and just a small amount can make a child very sick. North Carolina Poison Control says it managed more than 1,100 exposures to cannabis products in 2024. 42% of those cases involved a child under 13. Compare that to 2020, where the number of exposures was only 512, 27% of which involved a child under 13. So when we say cannabis products, that includes things like gummies and vapes. There are also cannabis creams and oils that people use on their skin. Symptoms of cannabis poisoning include weakness, slurred speech, confusion, trouble breathing, and vomiting. Officials say it just takes one gummy to make a child sick. Stay with us. We'll have another check on your weather when we come back.
WBTV Weather is sponsored by Queen City Home Store.
Queen City Audio, Video, and Appliances is now Queen City Home Store, expanding all over the Carolinas. Now you can get everything you need to complete your home.
Tired of painting year after year? Go Rhino and you'll never have to paint again. Rhino Shield is formulated specifically for our unique climate here in the Carolinas. Rhino Shield resists chipping, cracking, flaking, or peeling and is backed by our extraordinary 25-year warranty. So stop throwing your money away on ordinary paint. Call now for a free estimate and receive 15% off the regular price.
Never paint your house again. Rhino Shield.
When you're on the go, Circle K is on the way. Grab something fresh, fast, for just $3, $4, or $5. Get a meal deal at Circle K today. At participating locations, visit CircleK.com for details.
Bring it home for less this season. Right now, save on everything you need to get game day ready. Like up to 50% off bats, gloves, and training gear. At Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Welcome to the most honest commercial you'll ever see.
And as you can see, me and you are both having trouble starting to talk.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something that you're breathing in every day.
Yeah. Like 50% of the air in the house?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is coming from down here.
Yes, sir.
How's your crawl space looking? You said we're going to be here a while.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get busy.
Get a free and honest inspection with DryPro, a Groundworks company.
What does it really mean when you buy your bed factory direct? It means locally built, top quality, two-sided construction, using only the best materials. Typically, this level of quality is expensive, but thanks to our unique factory direct business model, you'll get a higher quality bed for hundreds less than the mass-produced mainstream brands. Hi, we're the original mattress factory, and we pretty much wrote the book on what it means to be factory direct.
So before we go, let's get another check on your forecast. Nice today, but we need to be looking ahead to Wednesday.
Exactly. So moving forward, dry conditions through tomorrow. Watching for that fire danger that will continue to be elevated tomorrow. Good news is we do get relief on Wednesday, but our first alert weather day also indicates to us we do have some strong wind speeds that are going to roll through. The biggest threats for the severe weather impact for us will be damaging wind speeds and an isolated tornado or two. That line will move through quickly through the morning. By the afternoon, we'll be done. However, it'll be breezy that afternoon. Very windy, I should say, that afternoon.
Definitely a day to have the weather app downloaded. Thanks for joining us at 6. See you at 11.
When you dig deep